Let's talk about perseverance. It's the very curious ability some people seem to have naturally, which is to stick with a task and see it through until the end. Now, by definition, perseverance is the steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. And I like that word steadfastness. It's an old-fashioned word, and if you think about it, the whole concept of perseverance seems a little bit ancient and outdated in our fast-paced world. Yet, then and today, it seems to be the real secret to success. Here's what one of the most successful businessmen of the age had to say about it. I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. That was John D. Rockefeller. Interesting, right? Perseverance can overcome many of the obstacles we face when it comes to realizing our dreams and reaching our goals. It can help us push through when we feel stuck. It helps us move on when we feel scared. It keeps us from getting distracted by anything else. In other words, if we practice perseverance and get in the habit of pursuing our tasks no matter what happens, we can do almost anything. And that's what makes it such an important virtue and one we should strive towards mastering. But it's also interesting that Mr. Rockefeller mentions nature in this quote. In this context, what he's talking about is the natural ability or talent for something. In other words, even if you're not naturally good at something, say writing, maybe writing a blog or picking a good business idea, you can outwork that fact and succeed. You can become a better writer, a better musician, and a better business owner by working hard and keeping at it. Now, as long as you don't give up and keep learning, trying new things and improving, chances are good that you will taste success. Learning, more importantly, lifelong learning, and while this video isn't specifically about that topic, this is the one thing we can persevere at because there is no wrong learning. If you want to learn it, do it. I don't care if it helps you in your business or not. Not everything I want to learn is related to my business. But this idea of perseverance can help you in all aspects of your life. It will make you a better student from a young age. And this is one of the reasons why it's important to pass this idea of perseverance and tenacity on to our children. It will help you in your career. It will help you in your business. Perseverance will even help you get more done around the house and get better at whatever hobbies and pastimes you pursue. In short, perseverance will help you reach your goals and lead a meaningful and fulfilled life. And if you ask me, that's a very worthwhile pursuit. As an added bonus, being able to see things through to their completion and success will give you a great feeling of pride and accomplishment. It's hard to feel sad, disappointed, or depressed when you're succeeding. It's hard to be bored or feel useless when you have plans and the perseverance to see them through to the end. In short, perseverance might just help you lead the happy and fulfilled life you've always wanted. Hey everyone, this is Steve Black with Content for Coaches and welcome to my Friday Focus, where this week I'm going to be talking about being steadfast, or in other words, being stubborn enough to succeed anyway. Now, I'd love if you could give me a like on this video, if you like it of course, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon to get notified every time I drop a new video. Much has been written and talked about success and how to achieve it, and there are thousands of books, seminars and coaching programs on the topic, and each of them claims to have that secret to success. But let's be honest with ourselves, what it really boils down to is this: just don't give up, be stubborn. If you really believe in what you're doing and you have the research and evidence to prove you can succeed, then you need to keep going until you get it right, until you succeed. Tenacity and perseverance are the real key to success in any area of your life. If you're building a list and not paying for advertising, don't expect it to happen overnight. If you're engaged in a community of small business owners and they're not quite ready to give you referrals or promote your business yet, that's okay. They may have a legitimate reason in their mind. The only thing that will stop you succeeding is you. Okay, I know, I can hear you. Time and money can be a challenge. But they're challenges, not failures. Money won't stop you spending a couple of hours each week working on your dream while you're working a job. Lack of money won't stop you creating a course or a blog or a podcast or a YouTube video. Substack and Medium are free places you can write newsletters and articles. YouTube is free where you can upload videos. If you want to create a sales page, create it in a Google Doc and add a PayPal link. PayPal's free. Failure, or more precisely, the fear of failure, is often what holds us back. We're afraid to mess up and don't start in the first place, or we tackle a new project, work towards a new goal, and then give up because our initial failures seem to indicate that this just won't work. And what we really need is a change in mindset about failure. We can talk about so many different business people that started and failed and failed and failed again. Edison, Henry Ford, Hershey. All of them knew it would eventually work, so they persevered, they kept on going, they were stubborn. Their failures were a step towards success. And one of the reasons why Edison was able to persevere through his lengthy and often disappointing process was his attitude towards failure. He didn't quit after a failed attempt. Instead, he looked at it as one more way how not to make a good light bulb. He learned from each failure, and in his mind it was just one more step in the right direction. And that's the attitude you need to succeed. That's the kind of attitude that will make you persevere through anything. That's the kind of attitude you want to make perseverance part of your everyday life. Embracing perseverance in this way allows you to get in lots of practice. Give yourself permission to practice and try things without the need to succeed on the first go. And you know how the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. Even though I'd argue that point, practice does make things better. The more you put yourself out there and try new things, meet new people, and say yes to new projects and challenges, the more practice you get, and as a result, you get better at what you do. This attitude towards perfection, or at least improvement, through lots and lots and lots of practice, when combined with perseverance, makes for a winning combination. Perseverance is probably the truest secret to success in life. And when you think of the successful people around you or the times in your own life that you've tasted success, chances are that they're all great examples of tenacity and perseverance. Use them to motivate you to keep going when life gets a little tough and you're considering giving up and calling it quits. The luckiest people I know are the ones that are the most stubborn. You know what I mean. And how can we translate this into our own lives? The good news is that perseverance is something we all start out with. It reminds me of being a granddad. Over the past 4 years, we've become grandparents to 3 beautiful children. Just watch a baby learn how to roll over, crawl, talk, or take their first steps. Those first steps are a challenge. It involves lots of failures, yet they don't give up. Day after day, they persevere until they get there. Perseverance is something we're all born with. We just kind of seem to lose that ability, or more likely, we don't practice it enough. If we can hold on to that perseverance, or even just rediscover our ability to persevere, it can help us throughout our lives. Everything would be easier, right? School, college, trade school, finding our first job, starting our first business, creating our first product, writing our first blog. It's always hard to start a new job, tackle a new project, or get into a new business. It takes a little time before you get a good handle on what you're doing and find your routine. Perseverance will help you make it through those hard first few weeks, or maybe months, and then help you to continue to do your best and strive for better. Getting back into the habit of perseverance isn't easy, but it's very simple to do. Remind yourself it takes practice and perseverance when things get tough. Yes, and willpower. No, it's not always easy, but it's going to be always well worth it and a habit that will serve you well in life. What can you work on today to practice sticking to your goals and seeing things through to the end? Look, I know we have other things that take our focus at times, and that is okay. We need to be able to back away from things, take another look, maybe get some advice. And I feel this video is basically saying persevere no matter what, and we know that's not realistic. I know that. So let's make a deal. Go find that perseverance and tenacity, hold on to it, use it on what is important to you. If starting, running and growing a business is what is important to you, be stubborn enough to succeed anyway. This, more than anything else, can be your true secret to success. But remember, life needs to be lived, not driven. This is Steve Black with Content for Coaches, stubbornly creating Friday Focus videos for you every week. Thanks for watching.